quickly gets a response from any resident of the Sooner State. A battle as prickly as they come and a rivalry where domination has carried the day. But don't tell that to the folks from Stillwater who'd love to cause a little bedlam in this one. This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They are excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Oklahoma's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Oklahoma State got a rare but most satisfying close victory the last time they saw the Sooners.
And it was such a big game for the Pokes, and you got to feel great if you're their coaching staff watching how their team responded late in the game when it was on the line. They were able to make those plays. David, they know they're expecting another dogfight today.
Yeah, it's big for their confidence. When you get a win, listen, Oklahoma has dominated this series, but when you get a win, you've got that confidence. You can show the team, we can do this. So they're looking to build on one and get two in a row.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
This is a designed run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take it himself. There's some room. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finishing finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cowboys offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now the transfer, junior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And guys with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Gets open down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Run inside. It's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Cowboys will punt this one away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Moving out to the right. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the first. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the touchdown, Oklahoma. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
will start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, new head coach Eric Morris essentially brought his entire team from North Texas up here to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and it's a pretty good-looking team, David. When you take a look at the roster, and you don't have to look too much further than their quarterback, Drew Mestamaker. Absolutely lit up college football a year ago. He's got so much talent. He's got size. He's deadly accurate. I don't think anybody doubts this offense is going to be electrifying right out of the gate.
And nobody doubts this offense, but Drew Mestamaker was doubted his whole life. That dude did not start one high school football game. Not a single one. To do what he did at North Texas, and now to come to the Cowboys and lead a new squad with Eric Morris, I look forward to big things happening for Oklahoma State because they brought a lot of talent with the running back spot, with the receiver spot. This should be an offense that's carbon copied and ready to go.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt, Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. But, David, you know, in rivalry games, you got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game day.
So much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen.
Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see.
He lost one down the sideline. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. And they'll get him down. My goodness.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Quick release on the RPO. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. Find a way to answer. So second down here is...
Ready. Go.
He'll try the left side. Makes it past the marker. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This rivalry dates back to 1904, and the story goes, guys, that the ball got loose once, rolled down a hill, went into a creek, and both teams went in there and fought for it.
And isn't that just what rivalry should be about? We'll fight you. We'll meet you anywhere, in a creek, wherever. We know, Jesse, Oklahoma State, they don't like each other.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Got his man. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Cowboys. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Keeps it himself. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking to throw. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and for the third down and goal situation.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
A designed run for the quarterback. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defense.
He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to...
Snags it and he's open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking up the 47.
And, man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like, trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a third down situation, and they still can't execute. So, slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Running inside, it's Harris. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Mateer. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Knocked down for the tackle. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. and he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 7 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Seminoles coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I thought of Coach Eric Morris at the half. Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Caught, and he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll give it on the counter. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. They'll go right back to it. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Oh, a double pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Now facing a 3rd and long. Using his feet. Can't get him to the ground. Keeps it and gets the first down. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready, go.
The inside handoff. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might have a chance. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that 1st down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Motion from the wideout. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively,
he's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mateer. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. Gets away from one, finds room. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He found open space. The band might as well start playing. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A pick six. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's second and long. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be third and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that. What a play by this defense to get the football. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the ground game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A full dive to haul that one in. The Cowboys getting set on first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Now from inside the red zone. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Bringing the heat. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. So once again, Oklahoma adds another one to the win column as they come out victorious in Bedlam. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.